In today's video, I'm going to be filming a trying new makeup video. It's going to be a full face of makeup from Sephora and drugstore makeup, meaning Ulta and other drugstore products. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what we have today. We're going to be testing out this TIRTIR foundation, the Max Fit Red Foundation. I have it in shade number 45W, which is chestnut. I also have the TIRTIR concealers. I haven't heard anything about these concealers, so we're going to try these. I have shades number 8.7N and shade 7N, so we're going to test these out. We have the new Pat McGrath Holiday Palette. I have some more shades of the Natasha Denona Hy-Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. I love a good highlighter. I have some Fenty blushes and a plethora of other makeup. So if you guys love a trying new makeup video, please give the video a thumbs up. I know I'm asking before we even get started, but it's gonna be a good video, guys. Welcome. Welcome back to the channel. It's Julie. And if you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you love a trying to make a video, please give the video a thumbs up. I already have my skincare on. I also use this Rhode Glazing Milk Ceramide Facial Essence. I put this on my face under my moisturizer. And the moisturizer that I use today is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. So that's what we have on our skin. Our skin is looking nice and plump. My skincare has been on for a little bit over an hour. I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath. When I received this Pat McGrath palette in the mail, first of all, look how tiny this holiday palette is. I have 3 holiday palettes from some years ago. Maybe this was last year's, or I think last year's was more of a square, and these have been rectangles for like the prior 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in the size. These were like $88. For $72, we're getting this. To me, it's a miniature or pocket size palette for $72. Okay, she did step up the packaging, which is wonderful, but look at these tiny little eyeshadows. I'm just going to show you the difference. I'm going to open one of the palettes that I have, and I'm going to show you the difference in the size. So I'm very disappointed. There's no comparison. Okay, yeah, this was a cardboard or cardstock paper. This one had 18 shades in it. Look at the difference in the size. And it also had a mirror. Then we have the more elevated packaging. I can't get over this, but yeah. So anyway, this is, come on. Like, there's no comparison. There's no comparison at all, guys. I don't know what is happening in the world, but we're gonna test this out. But this is $72. So this has a 12-month shelf life. It says this was made in Italy. It has 12 shadows, 12 mini shadows. I'm gonna swatch the first line all at one time, tell you what the names are, and then we'll go from there. But I'm very disappointed. Okay, so wait. That's the first 4 shades, which is Pink Venus, Liquid Sky, Cherry Noir, and Golden Lurex. Let me see if I can get them to be a little more pigmented. I love trying new makeup products. Now, while I'm swatching these, what I can tell you is some of these are very, very soft. I'm sure these are different formulas, and I'll be checking on her site to see if they are. That one you can't even see, and it's there. So Moonlit Mauve, Cosmic Orchard, Bronze Aura, and Mauve Mystique, which you can't even see. Yeah, you can definitely feel a difference in the formulas. Okay, this says a limited edition jewel box of 12 eyeshadows and molten metallics, plush velvets, radiant sparkles, and multi-dimensional chromes. What else do you need to know? Get luxe holiday looks with this palette of eyeshadows and gorgeous finishes. A soft touch matte formula delivers buildable color and seamless blendability for shaping and defining the eyes. Use a small blending brush to sculpt the socket, define the lash line, or enhance structure with precision. Pat McGrath Gilded Nirvana Mega eyeshadow palette. It is a limited edition jewel box of 12 eyeshadows in molten metallics, plush velvets, radiant sparkles, and multi-dimensional chromes for luxe holiday looks. So it got 4 stars on Sephora's website, and it got 3.5 stars on Ulta's website. We're going to do a look with this eyeshadow palette and see what we think. She has 2 mattes in here. Well, this is not really a matte, but this is what she's calling a matte. So it has sparkles in it, and we're gonna put this all over the lid. Oh, no, actually we're gonna put it in the crease. It's powdery, and it did not swatch well, but it's actually showing up nicely on the eye. I don't know, like, it looks like a purpley kind of shade to me. It has like a purple undertone, and it's actually a very, very pretty shade. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be anything in here that would give me what I needed. There is one other shade in here that I'm going to go into my transition area and kind of blend this out. But this is really a gorgeous purple. We're going to be testing out these products to find out whether or not these products are worth the splurge. Everything is not high-end, but we have some that are high-end in here. And do we really need to spend our hard-earned money on these products? 22.7 grams is this palette. This palette is 8 grams. Yeah, that's crazy. I really like the shade though. The shade is very, very pretty. Really pigmented, blends nicely so far. Wow. I guess sometimes you gotta pay a little extra to get this kind of pigmentation. I mean, it's really, really pretty. I can't even say that it's not. I'm gonna go into this shade down here, which is called Nude Nirvana. And I'm gonna go up here in this area above the crease but below the brow bone and just try to blend out the harsh line. Is it even showing up? I mean, it took away some of the pigmentation of the shade, but I don't feel like it blended. Did it blend? It's definitely a nice shade. Let's go back in here and just add some more of that pigment back into the crease. This shade is gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. Do we want to wing it out some? Maybe that'll give a little lift to the eye. I'm looking at this shade right here. I'm gonna put this on the lid as well, just to give a little brightness to the eye, because these are the only 2 so-called matte shades. I'm looking at this shade right here, which is called Cherry, I think Cherry Noir. Let's see what it looks like on the lid. It's a pretty pinky kind of shade. It's really gorgeous. You know, I have to get out my trusty Sigma switch. I love these Made by Mitchell brushes. I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm gonna tell you what the shade is. The shade is Moonlit Mauve. So when I do an eye look, right? When I sit down with any palette, I never know what I'm going to do with it. And this one, I didn't even really look at it. I just was so disheartened by the size of the palette and the price of it. Because to me, she might as well have came out with one of her big size palettes for $128 and double the size of these same 12 shadows that you would get in her palette. Yeah, I don't know if I can get over it. Like, I gotta see how this eye look comes out, because to me, I don't feel like it's worth the money already. That's how I feel. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling like right now. And I think the shades are gorgeous. Let's try this pink one. Yeah, it's not really doing anything. I'm just gonna blend these shades together. Now I can see these being nice holiday shadows. This shadow is very chunky. I feel like I need something else on this. Like it's not doing what I need it to do. I'm gonna add this green shade in here on the ends over here and see if it does anything. I'm gonna take this little brush right here. This is a Sigma small tapered blending brush, the E45, and I'm gonna take this Noir Nebular because I feel like it needs something else. Like we missing something. And that's the darkest shade in the palette. I'm gonna go back into the purple shade and just, I do like it with the green. This will be a very nice holiday eye. That is gorgeous. I like that. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye and clean up all of this fallout because it is quite a lot of fallout. Then we will proceed with the rest of the face. That's why I don't like to put my skincare on before I put shadow on, especially with a shadow like this, but I'm gonna lightly tap it off. Hopefully we're good. I like that so far. I feel like we need a little bit of something else because it's a dark kind of smoky eye, which is pretty. Let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. That is our eyes. so far. I did put a little bit of this pink shadow, this top color in here just to brighten it up a little bit. I felt like it was looking a little dark, so I did add that in. I'm thinking that we need a primer. Let me see what this box says. The Skin Adhering Coverage Foundation offers long-lasting, breathable coverage with skincare ingredients for a flawless, weightless finish. I'm gonna put some of this primer on from Fenty. We're still testing this out. This is the Fenty Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer. That is the primer. And I know you can't see the words, but there are words on the front of the package. So it's like a lightweight cream, and I've been testing it out. I didn't see where it did anything spectacular, but it did work. So I can't say at this point if this is a great primer. We're just gonna have to keep testing it out and see. When I'm looking for a primer, I'm looking for something that when I put blush and stuff on my cheeks and highlighter, that it does not accentuate my pores. Now the highlighter that I plan on using today actually is a blurring highlighter with a lot of skincare properties in it. I do see the skin looks mattified. It has like a little bit of glow, but it is mattified, so I like that. Let's talk about this foundation now. I know I saw the foundation in my Ulta, but I don't see it on Ulta's site. Like the TIRTIR Mass Fit Red Foundation, long lasting, flawless coverage, energy essence, lightweight, hydrating, pore blurring, breathable satin finish makeup. And I have it in shade 45W. No, that's not the one I'm using. I'm sorry. I'm going to be using this one, 43N. I picked up 2 shades. I'm going to show you both of them, but I'm only going to be using the one shade. It retails for $22.95 right now. I guess it's on sale. Okay, yeah, it's on sale right now on Amazon. That's where I actually picked it up from, but I bought this during Amazon Prime. Not the last one. They had another sale a while back and I bought it, and then I just never got a chance to try it because so many other new foundations were coming out. It says it comes in 30 shades. I know the concealer comes in 20 shades. Let me show you what both shades look like. That's the box. Now I think 43N is my shade. Wow, they both look like they could work. Let me open both of them. I'm excited to try this, guys. I haven't worn it yet. Okay, so this is... wow. That is actually a perfect shade if it did not oxidize. And that one is 45W, guys. And then this one, 45W right there. And then, oh, so wait a minute. I'm gonna give it a chance to oxidize because their foundations usually oxidize. Let's just see. Now I have a lot of hyperpigmentation under my chin. I'm always working to get rid of it, and then it goes away, it starts to fade, and then I dig again. This one really looks like my skin. This one looks a little bit brighter. Let's do one on each side. So this is 45W. So we're gonna use one pump, and I'm gonna use this brush right here. It's the Morphe V100 brush. This is 45W. It has like a very faint, kind of maybe powdery smell. That blends in perfectly, guys. It really does. Look at that. That really blends in nicely. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to be very careful. I don't want to mess up the brows that much. So this is the, wow, that is like a perfect match. So that's 45W on that side. And then we're going to pump this one, 43N. I'm just going to use one pump. That one is kind of light. And although it did oxidize, let's see. Yeah, this one is like a little bit light. But let's see what it does. This one is more neutral. Well, I guess that's why it's 43N, right? 43N. The coverage is pretty good. It looks really, really good. So you know you guys are going to have to tell me which side you like the best, because actually they both look good. They really, really do. Let me put this on my nose. They definitely have like a sort of powdery kind of smell. So this is 45W and this is 43N. So let's just see, because they actually did not oxidize on my hand. I'm just gonna, I don't want that line to be there. So I'm just gonna blend everything in. But to me, yeah, you can definitely see the difference in the shades. But we're gonna continue. Okay, so we have these concealers from TIRTIR. The Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. 2 shades, 8.7N and 7N. This is a two-sided concealer. I want to say this is $16. You can't beat that price for two concealers. One side is a stick, so if you have like heavy darkness, and then the other side is a liquid. You know what's funny? I usually buy two concealers, right? But with this one, it looks like you don't need to. It looks like, okay, so that's like an olivey tone, and this is bright. Okay, so yeah, I think that we should be good. I'm excited to try this, guys. I've been holding on to this for the longest. I had ordered 3 shades and they didn't come. It kind of like dries down. Like I feel like if I left it a little bit longer, it will actually dry down completely. Let's see how creamy. Oh wow, look how creamy that is. Okay, we're gonna put this under the eye in this area where I have darkness at. Even though it looks like a lipstick, it's just as creamy as a lipstick. Wow. So this would be good. Like if it didn't hide my hyperpigmentation, I could see this being good under, like under my chin area. We're gonna take this brush. I feel like I need to let it, no, maybe not. Cause it's like a sticky feel. Does it look like it's covering my darkness? I think it did. It feels like it dries down, like it's kind of tacky. It doesn't feel like it has like a lot of moisture in it, but it actually looks really good under the eyes. I'm gonna put a little bit of the liquid side on, like here. Yeah. And we're gonna put some down the nose, like we normally do. And it's not like a super, see it's kind of thin, the formula is very thin. I'm gonna put this around my mouth, like that. And down here. It's like a cream, but it's not disturbing. It's not disturbing the foundation. I have some, you see I got some, this actually dries down, guys. I mean, you can see like, you don't see no fingerprints on my face. I'm loving this formula already. I love a foundation that dries down. Now I'm gonna go into the lighter shade because you know I like that bright under eye. I'm excited. Like I'm really, really excited. I think I'm gonna use the light color in the inner corner of the eye, like right there. And let me put a little bit of this brighter one here. Now it's a small tube. You don't get like a whole lot of product, but I think it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna put a little bit of this here. It feels really nice, guys. It does. I'm so glad that they are selling this at Ulta because it's easier now for you to go in and, you know, find your shade. Now it's not on the Ulta website, only the Mass Fit Cushion Foundation is on there, but I'm sure they'll be adding it. Right now they only have 4 products on the website, but I'm sure it's coming. Yeah, it's definitely sticky, but it's blended in very effortlessly. Now, I got this new brush from Sigma, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with it, but I guess I will use it. It is a concealer brush. I'm going to tell you what the brush is in a second. I have a code for Sigma, 10% off with the code Julie P. That blends out nice. These bristles on this brush, I think they call them Sigmatic, but they're really good. Okay, this is the F26 Dome Concealer Brush by Sigma Beauty. Now to me this brush is like a little big to use for concealer, but I'm gonna find a use for it. I don't like the shape of it. I love the bristles, but I don't like the shape of it. I think it's more maybe like a bronzer brush. I have so much concealer on that brush. Okay, let's use this one. Now I feel like I'm gonna add some more of the lighter shade. I mean, the under eyes look excellent, guys. The skin looks gorgeous, period. Like, it looks so skin-like, first of all. It looks very skin-like, and both sides look good on the skin from what I could see. Like, both sides look really, really good. I'm gonna go into this lighter shade and put it here. Yeah, because I want some brightness. Now that's a very, when they say neutral, they mean neutral because it's not bright at all. But that's okay. We're gonna test it out and see. I do have a new bronzer from Catrice. Let's see. I'm gonna use this one. This is the Catrice Magic Shaper Contour. It looks like, I wanna say this is $8. I'll put it on the screen and tell you the shade. This is Deep Rich. And I also have this shade right here, which I don't think that I'm gonna be able to use, but I do have it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's creamy, but it's not like super emollient. I like that. And the color is perfect so far. Guys, this foundation dries down. It's so good already, I could tell. And do you see how skin-like it looks? All right, let me blend out this concealer. With all of the layers of concealer that I put under my eyes, they still looking pretty good. Like, I don't see a lot of creasing. Now, it's not a super bright concealer, but it does give a nice uniform look under the eyes. Oh, I'm loving this already. That is pretty. It's not like super pigmented, but it's a nice cool tone shade, and it blends out pretty nicely. Like, it's not hard to get it to blend into the skin. I love a lot of Catrice products, and they are making me just pick up more and more, because I'm not usually disappointed with their products. Now, they don't have a lot of shades for deeper skin. Like, this is the darkest shade. I just wish that they would make, you know, shades like a little bit darker. I feel like all of these products, like, they set down. Like this, wow, look at that skin. Do you see how gorgeous this foundation is? It looks like my skin, guys. And both shades are gorgeous. I would not have waited this long to try this foundation if I knew that it was going to be this gorgeous. Wow. So good. That is gorgeous. Wow. So pretty. Like, the whole face is like set down. You don't need a lot of powder with this foundation. I can tell you that. You do not. I'm a powder though. I'm trying to think what powder I'm gonna use, because I want something that's lightweight, but I'm still gonna powder. Like, I never really trust just do like a light powder. I don't usually do that. This is good. It gives you the definition that you need. That's good. I like it. Okay, so far I'm liking the way the face is looking. Like, wow. I'm just super impressed with this. It feels sticky, right? But it feels dried down, if that makes sense. Like, it's not gonna go anywhere. It says it's 72-hour wear. Luminous, glide, and hide 72-hour total coverage. Right now it's 3:03 that we're putting this on. I'm gonna keep this on till like 11 o'clock, guys, just so we can see how long it really lasts. We're not gonna try 72 hours. I do have a bunch of different powders. I'm gonna pull out an oldie but goodie. This is my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is not the talc-free version. This is the regular. This is translucent honey and translucent medium deep. So that's what we're gonna use today, because I haven't pulled it out in forever. It just looks so good. All right, I'm gonna try this date cake from Rhode. Let's see. That is what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Now, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's taken off the product, which I love about this formula. So I think that this will be okay on the cheeks, because I like that it's not super pigmented, but it is showing up, and you could build it up. But I don't want it to be like too built up. But I do like the shade. That is gorgeous. It's very fall-like. This is called Date Cake. I'm gonna take a little bit more on the brush, because look how pretty that is. It actually does look good with the eyes. I thought it was more red, but I see more like pinky purple undertones. This is a good formula, guys. This Rhode Beauty Pocket Blush is so good. Look at that. That's pretty. Okay, I like it. I like it. These retail for $25, and I love the formula. I like that it's not a tacky formula. It gives enough pigment, but it doesn't stick to your face. I'm going to tap out this under eye, set it. It looks like the concealer is actually self-setting, guys, if you look at it. But we're gonna do our regular routine and see how it holds up. And I see a little creasing under here. So this eye creased and this one didn't. But we're gonna use our powder and we're going to set. That's the shade. I don't know if you guys still use this. I don't hear anybody talking about this Laura Mercier powder anymore, but I loved it. And I have so many backups in my stash. Yeah, I love this powder. And I was so glad when they came out with the honey shade, because the translucent is a little bit stark under my eyes, but I do love the powder. Now what I like about this powder more than a lot of the other powders that I use is that this has, I don't know if you would call it weight to it, but it shows up. Like when you want to define your cheek, it shows up, like it's there. So we're gonna go into the translucent medium deep now. Even under the powder, you can see the blush and it's gorgeous. I'm gonna set under here with the medium deep powder. I really don't feel like this foundation needs a lot of powder, but I want to do it my normal way and see what it does, and then we'll know what to do from there. That's the medium deep if I didn't show it. Maybe I'll use the powder. No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll use the powder melt setting spray. I'm going to take this YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze in a shade, what is the shade? 4? Yeah, and I'm going to just tap it on the face. I'm gonna use this IT Cosmetics brush, Heavenly Luxe Radiance Wand. Oh my god, I had it for so many years when I used to love HSN. I used to be on HSN all the time. And I want to say was it QVC? It may have been QVC, but I used to love the Home Shopping Network. It was wonderful until Amazon came along. So this is a lot of powder, and I probably should use the powder melt because it looks like a lot of powder, right? Let's do the under eyes first. Let's do that. Okay, so it's not really much of a selection to do the under eye without going too dark with it. Everything is sparkly. I'm gonna take this green and purple. This is sparkly and this is not. And I'm just gonna go under the eyes with it. I want to make sure I connect that side over there. Yeah, sparkly and matte. Okay, so we want something to make our eyes pop. So we have the Vivid Rich Turquoise Storm. We're going to use Turquoise Storm and see how that works out. This is the Maya palette. I feel like that's very dark. I don't like dark under eyes. We're going to add something else. Let's see if we can get something from this palette and put in the waterline. I'm going to take this pink right here. That's what we got under the eyes. Now we're going to spray. Okay, so I guess this would be a good time to try this powder melt spray because we have a super powdery look. Everything is set down really nicely. So let's see. I'm going to spray it. I don't love it. So sometimes people ask me why I spray so much. I can kind of feel if this setting spray is enough on my face, if that makes sense. I don't want to put too much because I know that it does make me oily. Okay, so that's enough of the powder melt spray to me. I didn't hardly use any. I don't love it like that, so I really don't want to use a lot of it. I'm gonna use this mascara from Tarte, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum by Tarte. I really like this one. But to me, like, I feel like I like the sample size better. I don't know if they be putting better product in there or that's just to get you to buy it. Let's put a little bit up here just so that our falsies will blend in. So you see the difference in what it does with the eyes, if you could see it. Like this one looks a little more, definitely more elongated than this one. So I still don't like the eyes. I think I'm gonna add something in the waterline. I still don't like the darkness. Like I don't love dark eyes. Like it just looks too made up for me. Okay, so now we're gonna go into bronzer. I've been really liking this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. I think it's really pretty. I didn't think that it was gonna do what I needed to do. And when you guys recommended another shade, and I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna pick it up during the Sephora savings event. I actually wanna go in the store and swatch it. Cause I'm telling you, I really didn't think that this was gonna work for me. But I really like it. It gives a nice amount of definition to the skin. It really is pretty. Now, of course, I always feel like this. There needs to be deeper shades than this because I am not the darkest person, but this is the darkest shade in this. So it's not gonna work on many people that are too many shades past my shade. And that always bothers me with makeup. I don't care what it is. I feel like inclusivity is very important. Just know that they need to have more shades. I just think the shade is so pretty. It looks totally different than what it looks like in the pan on the face. Like it really does. Okay, so let's contour the nose. I really like this bronzer. I can't help it. I love the packaging. I love the formula. It's a gorgeous formula and the shade is so pretty. It looks very cool toned in the package until you start using it. And then it just, I don't know, it's so good. It really is so good. I'm gonna use this peach powder. I'm really loving this shade of powder. This is the Fenty Bright Fix powder. I have 3 shades of this. I have the peach, I have the banana, and I have rose quartz. And I love it. I just think it really just cleans up under the eye and just brightens up everything. Look at the difference. There is, I moved over because there's a cord that's blocking me, but there's a major difference in what this under eye looks like as opposed to this one. So I love this powder. I love how it just, this is just like the perfect shade to like clean this area up. I just love it. Just blend it in and it just really cleans everything up under the eyes. It's so good. You definitely want to blend out the lines just so it can look seamless. That is so good. I'm gonna go down here. That's so good. Just look at the difference. It really brightened up the face. Now we're gonna do blush. So I picked up some blushes from Ulta, and then I picked up some blushes from, same Fenty blushes, but I got these from TJ Maxx for $14.99. I already had these in my cart and I had ordered them. So I'm gonna try this one. This is not on Ulta or Sephora's site. It's actually on Fenty's site because I checked. I was like, are these discontinued? Like, what is going on? But they're not discontinued. They are just not colors that were picked for whatever reason. So we're gonna test this out. This looks like a pretty pink but with a shimmer, and it's so buttery. Look at that, so pretty. Yeah, so we're gonna test this out and see what it's looking like on the cheeks. I love the formula of these blushes. I've only tried one of the shades. Like this one looks like it has like a little bit of highlight in it, like a little shimmer. This one is called Tutu Turnt. It's just pretty and it looks very complimentary to what we have going on our eyes, in my opinion. These blushes are really, really pretty. To see them in the store, it doesn't do it any justice as opposed to when you see it on your face. That's this shade right here. So it's definitely got like a little, like a highlighty effect to it. Okay, so I have 2 new shades of the Natasha. You would think they've been through the mill. Oh, this is the old one. Deep. This is dark. And then I have medium. So let me open the shades. I think the medium is the one that I want to try on. I'm going to show you the 3 shades together. The middle one is medium. This one is dark. And this one is deep. Yeah. So I think that I'm going to try this one. I want to see what that looks like on a face. That one is medium. It looks like it has a pinky undertone. So that is what I'm looking at. It looks pretty. I know a lot of you guys don't like highlighter, but I love highlighter. So you could do everything that I do if you like it up into the highlighter, and then you don't have to do any more. But I love the highlighter. Look how pretty that is. That is so gorgeous. This is a highlighter that has skincare ingredients in it, and it is blurring. So I don't know if you see the difference in my cheek when I put that on. One of you guys asked me to try other shades. So there's 4 shades of this. So this is 3 of the 4 shades. I didn't get the light one. I should have probably gotten it, but I didn't get it. But I do like these shades. It's such a creamy formula. I have pores on my nose, if you can see that. And I don't even care because I need a highlighter on my nose. Like, I need it. And if I work it in, you don't see it as much. Like, if I go in a circle with it at the tip of my nose, you don't see it as much. Let me put my lashes on first, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to definitely change that waterline because it's too dark. I need something lighter. Then we're going to do a lip, and then we're going to be finished. Okay, I'm going to use the rest of this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I want to get rid of this bottle. I have another whole brand new bottle right here. I just want to get rid of the bottle. Okay, I'm back and we're going to do a lip. We have our lashes on. I'm going to use this liner from Maybelline, the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade Peaking. So let's see. This is one of the best formulas of lip liner that I own, from drugstore or not. It's so good. Super long lasting. Okay, I'm going to try this Morphe lip filter in a shade Petal. I love this formula. It's so comfortable. I love this shade. It's like a peachy brown or like a nudie brown. It's so pretty. It's matte. These are long lasting. Very comfortable on the lips. So I have this new Beam gloss from Made by Mitchell. I never tried it before. We're gonna see if this color is gonna be good. Okay, yeah, it's like a pretty peachy shade. They sell this Made by Mitchell in Ulta now. So this is our final look, guys. I'm gonna go over everything really fast. My face is looking really, really textured and really broken out on this side. I don't know if it's from the foundation, because it could be. I know I didn't have all of these little bumps on my face when I started. I'm gonna go back and look at the footage, but I don't think so. So this is our final look, guys. I think the makeup looks really pretty. I went back and added like a purple in my waterline. It's still dark, but I just needed something to make it pop a little bit, so I hope that that helped. I'm just going to talk about the new products that we use, guys. Everything that I have on my face will be linked and listed below. I think the skin looks decent, but I do see some breakouts over here, and I also see some texture. So I'm just going to chalk it up to this. This primer is not a good primer for me. Now, it may be a good primer for somebody else, but when I use this primer, I always see texture in my skin, and today is no different. So this is not a favorite of mine. It probably would keep your makeup on long, but it's not doing anything for pores or texture. So I don't love this. I've worn it several times and I've tested it out, and each time I've had the same thing happen. So I'm not really loving this. Now, also could be the fact that these new powders have a lot of like smoothing. They have hyaluronic acid, and that Laura Mercier doesn't have any of those ingredients. So that could be one of the reasons why the skin is not smooth as well. So wait, I might just test this some more, because it could be that. And I think that that's what it is. These new powders have the hyaluronic acid and all of that, that really smooths out the skin and gives you that blurring effect. And this powder doesn't do any of that blurring. So that was a mistake of mine to pull that old powder out. Because that's what it is. Like, they have all of these new formulas now. So I'm going to stick with the newer formulas. And I'm going to give these powders away to somebody that doesn't have this kind of skin. Maybe somebody that's under 40. Yeah. Let me go into this eyeshadow palette. I think that this eyeshadow palette is nice. Is it a must-have? No. Is it worth the splurge? I don't think so. I think that the shades are pretty, and I'm more than sure that I have something else in my makeup arsenal that is just as good as this. I'm sure I could get some brighter Christmas looks, but this is more of a, I think everybody could wear a smoky looking eye like this. I use this color, actually this pink color, this green, nope, this green, this and that. And it was nice, but for her to have downsized her palette, I mean, to go from this size to this size, even though you updated the packaging, it's still cheap packaging. It's not, I mean, it looks luxe, but it's not. I'd rather have a bunch of shadows that are beautiful than to have these. I'm gonna keep playing with it, but this is definitely not a must-have. And I'm like a little bit like, how do you go from this to this? Yeah, I don't know. The formulas were very nice. This is what they look like on my arm now after I finished filming. I've been filming for a couple of hours. I use this again. I wanted to just give this a fair shot, this one size powder melt. I don't love it. To me, I feel like I already see the glow that it gives to the skin. I'm gonna try to keep this foundation on, like I said, until 11 o'clock. Right now it's 4:48. I don't know. We're gonna see. You know, I still don't love this, but it did give a nice glow to the skin with all of the other glowy products that I have on my face. This foundation, I have 45W on this side and 43N on this side. And I don't know if you guys can tell a difference. Does the makeup look different on either side? I don't know. To me, it looks about the same. I think that it actually oxidized, and either way you go, it's gonna be okay. I'll be able to look back at the footage and see if there's a difference. This one is a little more, definitely more neutral. This is more warm tone, but they both look the same. Like, you really cannot tell the difference. So I'll be using both of these because I really like the foundation, and I like the fact that it dries down. It gives a nice amount of coverage. How long lasting it is, we're gonna see. Usually when I'm in the house and I'm editing and all of that, I have my robe on. My robe may or may not take some of this foundation off, but right now it's covered a lot. Let me talk about this concealer. So I use the TIRTIR concealer. It's dual-ended, cream on one side, stick on the other side, and I think it looks really good under the eyes. For me to have put as many layers under my eyes as I did, it looks really good. I mean, I don't see like a whole lot of creasing. It's a little dry under the eye because I did put multiple layers on. I don't think you need that many layers, and because I mixed the cream with the stick, which is what you're supposed to be able to do, I think it looks really good. I think the eyes look nice. To me, I feel like everything looks pretty good. So hopefully you guys like this look. You're gonna let me know, of course. I think that concealer is really nice. You don't need to use as many layers as I use. I also use the Catrice Shaper Magic Contour and Glow Stick. I didn't use the glow side, but I did use the contour side, and it was really good. It blended in really nicely. It showed up nice on the skin. This is what the highlighter looked like. I didn't try it. Of course we're gonna try it one day, but I didn't try it today. That's the shade. The formula is nice though. It blends out really good. This Rhode blush in the shade Date Cake, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be too red, but it actually has like a purpley, pinky kind of undertone. Really pretty, really nice on the skin. I love this formula because it's not sticky. Like some of these stick blushes, once you powder them, you still feel the emolliency of it, and it's like sticky on your face. Not this one. You put this one on, it's not sticky once you set it down. So I really do love these, and I will be picking up more of these, at least 2 more shades when the sale comes. What do we have? Today's the 21st, so like 10 days from now. Yeah, this Fenty Beauty Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush in Tutu Turnt, I really like it. I think it was the perfect color for what we have going on today. Now, I've used this formula before, but never with the shimmer in it. So I don't know if that had to do with my cheeks looking textured. I'm going to be testing out these products to see, but I don't really know if it was this blush. It could have been, but I don't think so. The new shades of the Natasha Denona Hy-Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier Highlighting Bouncy Face Powder. I really love these. I'm going to swatch all 3 of them so you can see what the shades look like. This one is dark. It's like a gold. It's so pretty though. Look at that. Gorgeous. Then we have the medium. That has like a green undertone. From what I see, it looks like it has a green, like a silvery green undertone. And then we, of course, we have this one, which is the first one that I picked up. Gorgeous. So those are the 3 shades. Hopefully you can see them. I love them. I love the formula. The formula is very blurring. It did as much as it could on these cheeks with everything that we had going on, but I really think it was that primer. The primer or the powder that made my face look like this. And I think, oh, we used this lipstick from Morphe in the shade Petal. It's so pretty. It's such a comfortable nude. This is something that you want to keep in your pocketbook. Like, it's so good. Of course, I use this Made by Mitchell lip gloss in the shade Nude Mood. It's like a pretty peachy shade, but it was perfect for what we have going on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section. Also give the video a thumbs up. And they have something new called Hype. So if you could hype the video, I would love it. I'm going to link another video on the screen. You know I have a lot of trying new makeup, and that's all that I have been doing. Let me know what you think about this makeup. Let me know what you think about the 2 shades of foundation. Can you tell the difference? I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think about these eyes. What do you think about these eyes? Do you like these colors? Did you like that palette? Let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay. Okay. It is probably about 10:20 and I'm here in my bathroom about to wash this makeup off. If you can see, this makeup did not move. This foundation is definitely long wearing. Now I can't say whether it's 72 hours worth of wear. I didn't go out the house. I think I went out the house for like 5 minutes to do something with the lawn. This makeup, it looks gorgeous still. I haven't blotted anything. My lipstick, as you can see, is gone, but my liner is still there because those Maybelline lifted liners are very long wearing. My blush is still intact, bronzer, the eyes, everything looks gorgeous. I'm going to bed. I cooked dinner, ate dinner, cleaned the kitchen, edited, and now I'm going to bed. I have more work to do. I'm trying to get these videos out for you guys. So I love you, my precious jewels. This is what the face is looking like. It's really like 6.5 hours later because even though I put the foundation on around 2 something, we finished like 4 something. Yeah, but I mean, look, it hasn't moved. So I could imagine like going outside with it on. Even the concealer. The concealer looks good under the eyes. I'm impressed, guys. This TIRTIR foundation, very nice. We're gonna do a test outside soon, but for now, it's really good. As far as this eyeshadow palette, it's a nice palette. I don't know if it's worth $72. We're gonna test it out and see, but I do like the eyes because they're not so pigmented. Like the colors are a little more, they're not as watercolor as the Issa Maya palette, but they look more, it looks more natural. So we're gonna try some of the other shades and see what it can do, but I do like the palette, but I don't know. So we're gonna see. You know me, I be trying to ration out while I'm spending $72 on a miniature palette. Anyway, my precious jewels, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to click on the one that I link on the screen. I'm gonna link it like right here. Okay, love you guys.